Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about something that is a little bit more personal for me. I don't mind talking about something that's personal. I am an open book. Does it hurt? Yes. I'm going to say yes for the first couple of weeks. It is extremely uncomfortable and it will take a while for your body to adjust and things like that. Yes you do, only if you eat right. I am quite clearly not a size 0 right now. I can honestly say I weighed less when I was pregnant. Pregnancy cravings is one thing. Breastfeeding cravings is a completely different level. It's like being pregnant again. You crave the weirdest things. It's not just like normal foods, you crave absolute rubbish. But yeah, I tried to convince myself that hobnobs would help. No, they did not help. So yeah, I am planning on stopping breastfeeding when Wyatt is a year old. That is my goal. I know a lot of women that breastfeed past a year old, but for me, personally, a year is long enough for me. Found Wyatt a lot more clingy than Sullivan was when he was a baby. Sullivan was born early. He struggled latching on and there wasn't a lot of information. I was a lot younger than I was when I had Wyatt and there just wasn't a lot of information given to me. I didn't really know a lot about it. I tried, I was in absolute agony. If you are going to try breastfeeding your child, I would definitely get on a Facebook feeding group. That is one thing for sure, because I have spoken to so many women. They've been so helpful, especially recently. I've just gotten over having mastitis, and that is the most painful thing. I can't even describe how painful that is, or what it feels like. This week has just been an absolute mare for feeding because Wyatt is 8 months old. I'm not actually sure if he's due like a growth spurt or what, I am not sure, but he has been feeding a lot more than normal and it is confusing the heck out of my body. He was feeding 3 times a day. He had reduced his feeds loads. So he was having 1 feed in the morning, 1 in the afternoon and one before bed, and then before we are doing baby-led weaning, so he would have his 3 meals in between. Some little tricks that I have learned along the way from feeding Wyatt is baggy t-shirts. Lots and lots of baggy t-shirts. So the trick I use for feeding Wyatt is I will have I've not got one on at the moment, but I have a baggy t-shirt on. Underneath my baggy t-shirt I put on like a strappy vest, just a black or white strappy vest that goes under my t-shirt. You take one arm out of the strap of your t-shirt, you'd lift your t-shirt up and then pull down the t-shirt underneath. At the beginning I used a muslin just because I felt just a little self-conscious, so I had like an extra large muslin my mum actually bought me when I was pregnant with Wyatt. Yeah, I used that a lot at the beginning. Now not so much. I just feel a lot more comfortable. I can go out, I can feed him, I'm not worried about feeding him in public. So yeah, for me needing an extra cover isn't really necessary. I just have the 2 t-shirt trick, so that's what I use. I would definitely recommend buying a sports bottle just to carry around with you with water in it, just because getting dehydrated is not good for your supply. Breastfeeding where you have another child. I can't say that I can really tell you whether it's harder or easier. I'm gonna go with harder, but he does like to have my attention. So if my attention is on Wyatt and Sullivan wants me to do something, open a packet, put together a Lego model, so yeah, that can be quite challenging sometimes. I can honestly say Sullivan slept so well when he was a baby, but I can also say that he went into his own room a lot earlier than Wyatt did. Wyatt has only been out of our bedroom probably 2 months, if that. Sullivan was in our room up until 4 months old, and then he was in his own room. So yeah, Wyatt took a lot longer, but Sullivan was a perfect sleeper. He slept all the time. He was formula fed. So when I had Wyatt and I brought him home, and he did not sleep. The only thing that I can think of is that when I was feeding Wyatt, Wyatt would feed to sleep. So I'd feed him, he'd fall asleep, I'd put him in his cot. He would then stir in the night, realise where's the boob gone, and wake up. So that is probably one reason he woke up a lot during the night. As soon as I moved Wyatt into Sullivan's room, he has started sleeping through the night, only in the last 2, maybe 3 weeks. So I am finally catching up on some sleep. Okay guys, so that is my odd video. I'll probably watch this back and be like, what were you even saying? It is currently like 10 o'clock at night. The boys took forever to get to bed, so I was like, need to do a video, and I've not had any time throughout my day to do it, so I thought, I'll do it before bed. So I am going to take my makeup off and get in my pajamas and go to sleep. I hope this is helpful for some women and for men, because you are a big part in the breastfeeding journey too. So guys, hit that like button and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.